Welcome back to Our Isekai. I am where we discuss. Sorry, it's quite the day. Where we discuss anything that matters to us, things we like, and anything from anime to trending topics. Yeah. Films and TV series as well, when we could squeeze it in. And I am your underpowered MC Uchenna.
I'm just a main character today, not even Super Saiyan. I'm just trying to be a main character because I am exhausted. I don't know why I'm exhausted, but I'm just tired today.
I don't know. Something's in the water.
Right.
I think, yeah. Anyways, today's topic is Barbie.
Yes. To wrap up International Women's Month, we are closing off with the most iconic woman we know. Well, I know, Barbie.
That wasn't really the reason why.
It wasn't the reason why, but I just like Barbie in general.
Yeah, but also it was suggested mainly because of the release on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, the oopsie they had.
The oopsie, yeah. And we thought, you know what? Why not?
Might as well.
We might as well, yeah. We'll just kind of, we'll discuss it. We'll also take it to this or that and also to Greenlight as well. So the whole episode is completely Barbie themed. So I hope you guys enjoy. And yeah.
Yeah, so we watched 3 movies. We're going to watch 4. We watched 4?
We watched all 4.
So Fairytopia, Swan Lake, Charm School, Mermaid Tales. But we were supposed to watch the Barbie movie
itself.
But we didn't get to it because I was tired this week.
No, you said ChatGPT help you remember.
Oh no, I said I'll use my ChatGPT to make notes on this episode, but I did not ask ChatGPT to make me a consolidated format.
Well, it's there. So...
What, did you actually watch the Barbie?
No, but it's there. It's part of the thing. Okay. We might not add it though.
I do remember it very briefly because we did watch it like last year, but you know, a lot.
Yeah, we don't have to discuss the film though, but I feel like it's kind of important, isn't it? But anyway,
it's like a full circle moment from like childhood to grown up.
Yeah. But yes. Oh, sorry. So
let's start with the first one, Fairytopia. I like Fairytopia.
Yeah, Fairytopia was good.
Yeah.
If you need your memory jogged, that's Fairytopia.
Okay, so you thought Bibble, every fairy had a Bibble until we discovered.
See, I then discovered, right, that Fairytopia turns out...
It's a trilogy.
Not a trilogy, but it has little babies. They had like Mermaid Topia one or something.
Fairytopia, Mermaid Topia.
Yeah, like a spin-off of Fairytopia.
Has like 3 different spin-offs.
Exactly,
like,
so that's where I'd seen
the
Bibble and Bibbles. Multiple Bibbles.
Yeah.
So that was where the confusion came from. But yeah, it was good. I actually quite enjoyed it. I think I noticed like with Barbie, there's like a theme at the end, right, where you got to learn a lesson.
Yeah.
I think I should have swapped those lights. Shit.
It's okay.
Give me a minute. Right, where was I? I was talking about Fairytopia. And the whole Barbie, I think there was kind of a lesson of sorts to kind of learn, right? With this particular Fairytopia. You know what got me?
Yeah.
At the end, when the freaking enchantress comes and gives her the wings, I said, "You raggedy bitch." So you couldn't get enough power yourself to wake yourself up and sort out your problems.
But you can make wings.
Raggedy bitch. You let your sister deceive you. Same thing with the mermaids one as well. You let your sister deceive you, you raggedy bitch.
She was hoping for the best. She was hoping that her sister had turned a new leaf. Her heart was changed. That's
anyway,
what Barbie's for.
What I'm taking from this is don't trust nobody, even your family member.
That is not in the spirit of Barbie. That is not in the spirit of Barbie. But the theme of Utopia, according to ChatGPT. So I'm not discrediting you, but I'm just saying ChatGPT says...
It's okay.
The themes of Fairytopia. Embrace uniqueness, because she was the only fairy without
who
wings.
had no wings. Also, you know how she was like, oh, the thing doesn't really affect her, so she's got to go home, and then she realizes she couldn't go home, and she was like, okay, then I'm going to have to fix it.
Yeah.
Wow. So if it didn't affect her, she wouldn't have done shit.
The other theme of Fairytopia.
So just brush it down aside. Okay, all right.
Is have courage to do the things that you should be doing, regardless of whether they affect you or not. As Azura said in the movie, for the friends we have not met yet, or have made yet, whatever she says. But yeah, the theme of Fairytopia is to embrace uniqueness and to have courage.
Look, I embrace my uniqueness.
Yeah.
And
do you have
courage? Know. Ask KSI. Sorry. That's knowledge, strength, and integrity. Sorry, it's not the same. Integrity is not courage. Do I have courage?
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you have courage?
I have pride. Does that count?
I have plenty of pride. Courage and pride is not the same thing.
Well, that answers the question then.
I think maybe attributes of it. I think there's got to be something somewhat not to like hype myself up or whatever, but there's got to be something courageous about actually putting yourself out there.
That's true.
Like doing this pod and stuff. So I guess in a way, yeah. Raggedy bitch. Also, you know what? When we get to the red light, green light, I'll talk about them as much as I want. Moving on to Swan Lake. Everyone is just, what is up with all the fairy queens and the enchantresses? And they get deceived by somebody in their family. Like that somebody in their family. And she wasn't like deceived. I said, somebody in their family always does them wrong.
Her cousin was evil.
I'm just seeing a theme here. I'm just seeing a theme here with your family members will stab you in the back. That's all I'm saying.
Her cousin was a bitter, bitter man who couldn't handle being lesser to a woman.
And some people have shitty mothers.
Who?
I'm just saying in general.
Oh, okay, but okay.
Like in real life.
But her cousin couldn't handle being lesser than her, even though she was the better of the rulers.
Okay, I think my point here is that it's not necessarily your family, you know, your blood family and your adopted family type thing. Yeah, I see it. Understandable. But still, it's a going theme in Barbie. They really be your own people. Ken
does not count.
He was her boyfriend.
Man friend that she did not like.
No, he was her boyfriend.
Ask Barbie herself. I'm pretty sure she will tell you she just saw him as a friend and he was misreading the signals because each night she tried to kiss her goodnight and come to her bedroom. She said, peace out, it's girls' night every night. She said those words. It's girls' night, what? Every night.
Fair play. But yeah, sorry. You were going to talk on Swan Lake.
So, Swan Lake. The Fairy Queen, useless as usual. Because, you know, previous movie, Fairy Queen, useless. This movie, Fairy Queen, at least.
I didn't have powers, but look, I can make your dress. I can make you dance.
No, but she
I don't have powers.
A little crown that during the daytime she becomes a human. That's a consolation.
And then her power runs out right at the time they need it the most.
But it's okay.
Raggedy bitch.
She teaches Odette, aka Barbie, how to dance Swan Lake. You know? And may I just say, watching Swan Lake as an adult creeped me out. It creeped me. I actually paused. I was like, these are adult voices in a children body. I said, let's stop here. It creeped me out.
Yeah, it was a bit freaky.
It was a bit much. I think next time you need to have like a child voice actor, or just have like a grown.
But they were forest animals. They'd already lived long lives, and some of them were elves and stuff.
I hear it, but my adult brain couldn't handle it. It couldn't compute.
Well, you need to tell your adult brain it needs to calm down and calm down.
But you hear it though.
To the level. I do hear it. I do. Charm School was actually my favorite.
I know it was your favorite because she screamed with joy when we saw it appear. She was overjoyed Truly.
Charm School. Charm School's good.
It's very cliquey. Like, it shows, like, actual, like, high school,
Yeah.
in my opinion. Like, from a child's point of view, like, there's a clique, so you have your best friends, you have the head teacher, you have a teacher that likes you, you have a teacher who doesn't like you.
Yeah.
You have a crush.
It's somewhat realistic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Somewhat.
Loosely, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, if you use your imagination about what high school could have been.
If you believe in magic.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was good. What lessons were there to learn in that one?
So, in Charm School, shall I refer to ChatGPT?
Absolutely. I ain't got no problems with that.
So, in Charm School, the themes of Barbie are inner royalty and self-worth. Like, everyone can be a princess, because that was what she was saying. Everyone can be a princess. And you can being yourself is all that it matters, as long as you are your true self. And friendship is all that matters in times of adversity.
Friendship never ends.
Yeah, because she was trapped in another little land, and her friends helped her get out in time to dispute the whole crowning of the new princess.
Yeah. No, the power of friendship, of course, is important.
Obviously.
Everyone needs to know that. And everybody can be princesses. I actually like that
thing.
The
also, another thing that wasn't ChatGPT did not comment on is, like, sometimes you just need someone to believe in you. Because when she did enter Charm School, she had this bully she had Delsina? What's her name? She had the
Headmistress Privet.
Yeah, but she had the clique that was bullying her per se.
Oh,
and it wasn't until the headmistress saw potential in her, helped her out, and it's not. So I think that's a key thing as well. Like, sometimes you just need one person
to kind of acknowledge you and believe in you. Yeah, no, I understand. I think it's not to turn things serious, but it's kind of something that was brought up in adolescence as well. That all kids need is just someone to see them. Yeah, someone to believe in them, and yeah, that's important. I think it's important for adults as well. Did you have that teacher who, like, you really liked?
That I really liked?
Yeah, in school.
I had plenty of teachers that I really liked, to be honest. And there were plenty of teachers that I didn't like, but that's neither here or there. I think the most impactful teacher that I had was my maths teacher. I told him I didn't like him to his face. And then after that, we became best friends. He used to give me like books to read, that are maths-based books, like lectures and stuff like that, and it was interesting. But yeah, when he first started teaching, we didn't get along. And I didn't like him for that. It's not because he was a bad teacher. I think just the way he taught didn't compete with me. Like, it didn't sync. And then I was like, I don't like you. And then we had this conversation about why I didn't like him. And it's like, cool. You just learn differently to the way I've been teaching you. That's why this isn't work. This relationship isn't work. Relationship. The way he was teaching wasn't working from me, because I wasn't stupid. I was in top set for everything. But I'm very narrow in my thinking. Sometimes not narrow, but I'm very typical in how I like to be taught or how I perceive information. And once he understood how I perceive information, we just navigated through that. And I think that was very helpful, because not all my teachers had that patience. I told you there was one teacher that I didn't get along with, and she said I wasn't listening. And when my test results came back, I was going A. And then I told my mother to come and tell this person that it wasn't that I was stupid. It's just I didn't like the way she taught me. And after that, she corrected herself.
No, fair play. I think even at uni, there was one particular teacher I didn't like. She did nothing to me. Not a damn thing to me. I just didn't like her. So I didn't really go to her classes. Actually, there was two. There was one, decision management, and then the other was financial accounting. But
financial accounting?
Yeah. There was this man.
Well,
it was so slow. His pace was slow, and like he was just sluggish, and it got on my nerves.
Fair enough. We had different lecturers for financial accounting.
You didn't have financial accounting.
I did. I didn't have decision making. That wasn't a module of mine, but I had financial account, but weren't different.
Really? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
but I didn't have decision making, but I did have financial account. We were just in different lectures.
Yeah, we probably took different modules for I don't know. Anyway, there was that
Different
one
classes.
particular
I think
guy.
yours might have been in the afternoon, mine was in the morning.
He was
in
just
morning classes.
so slow. His class was in the morning and I couldn't change it. It was one of those ones where it's like a module. So we had a different teacher for it. And I'd never seen this man in my life. For the whole of his module, I went to class twice. Because I told myself I'm just not going to pick his thing in the exam. Wow. Yeah.
Such a rebel.
I was just like, no. But I had no choice for decision management.
Didn't take it.
Decision management, funny enough, is management accountant. And yeah, anyway. Yeah. Which one did I like? Financial finance, corporate finance.
Corporate finance was so fun.
And do you know why it was fun?
Because he was a fantastic lecturer.
Because of Tom. Tom was there.
He was my mentor as well for final year.
Really?
Yeah, I loved him.
I don't think I ever saw him.
He's so responsive with his emails as well, which is fantastic. I like someone who just responds to my email within working hours.
Yeah, he was a cool guy. He was just chill. He didn't give a shit. He didn't care. He taught. He told you straight, and like that was it. Yeah.
He was very direct.
He was very direct.
And he'll be like, today's chapters, read upon in your own time. I ain't going through the chapters, but you're meant to be writing yourself. So here we go. And it's fine, because as long as you read the chapters it gave you, you were
fine. Yeah, you were set. Oh, you know who else I really liked? Audit. Ooh. Both of them.
Fine.
Audit was so much fun. Oh my God.
It was so great. I went to both seminars.
Yeah.
I went to mine and yours.
Yeah. They were so fun. Love those two.
Honestly.
They're fantastic.
And the acronyms they used to give us to like remember things.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember them now, but for the exams, best believe I had them locked in.
And they were just perfect. It was great. So yeah, I guess you just
need someone to
just get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. On to the next. Mermaid's Tale.
I liked Mermaid's Tale.
It was a
fun one.
Yeah, it was good. It was an easy watch as well.
We watched it 1.5. That's why it was an easy watch.
Lol. I mean, yeah. You gotta do what you gotta do. You ain't got time.
I think there was only two movies we didn't watch in 1.5, and that's only because we had to watch them on Amazon or not on Disney, not on YouTube.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Fair play. I think they were probably taking them down by the time we kind of got to the other ones because we couldn't find them. Excuse me. All right, so red light, green light. We'll just be doing a red light, green light for the Barbies that we've watched and also the Barbie film.
Okay.
So Fairytopia, we've got Bibble.
Bibble is a green light because she's just a cutie. Yeah. She's very optimistic.
I thought Bibble was a he.
I think he is a he, but in the sense of...
You know what? Bibble is a Bibble.
Yeah.
Azura.
Green light because she believed in Barbie and gave her her little butterfly necklace to safekeep and protect Barbie. She's a real one for that.
Fair play. Laverna.
She's a red light.
Of course, she's the villain. However, face card does not decline.
Because she was outcasted. And me too, if I was outcasted, best believe I'm coming back for you all.
Who outcasted her?
Her sister.
If she hadn't done something to the sister wouldn't have outcasted her. This was her doing.
Fine. Red still.
She's a red.
Fine.
I mean, she's a pretty red, but a red nonetheless. See that beauty spot?
She ate.
Hugh.
There's not much to say about Hugh. He's just a green light. He's just very
chill.
Yeah.
Dahlia.
Dahlia became a good fairy, but she wasn't believed in it when she told the other other fairies.
No, Dahlia's an Amber. She went to the Happy Trolls and she was like, who told you to bring this one here? And then she was like, I can't help you. No, go away.
Yeah, but she did try to warn the fairies about Laverna first.
True.
And the fairies turned her away, and that's why she.
But that was because she was with Laverna before.
Yeah, but she turned her new leaf. She was trying to turn a new leaf when she came to tell them the news.
Well, she remains an Amber, in my opinion.
Okay.
Elena? I mean, she's cute.
We have to give her a green light by default.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I put the Happy Trolls there because they're fun. They were very
whimsical.
Nice, yeah. They were nice.
They were very
comic relief, yeah. They're a green flag. However, it's a twinge of red though, because this was someone who wasn't trying to be found, and all this girl just did was, can you tell me where she is? They're like, yeah, I'll take you there.
But they didn't know that they were supposed to be protecting her.
She could have been evil.
They did a job very well. They did their job very well. All she asked was a simple question. They could have said no. Well, they said, cool, let's go.
Fair, I guess.
They taught her riddles, and she laughed, and off they went.
You know what? Okay.
Yeah,
Enchantress is an Amber, in my opinion.
She's very weak-ish.
I mean, it was nice. She gets an Amber for giving the wings and giving her a reward. Well, maybe that's something I might not necessarily like, getting a reward for doing something good, but she gets a green, I guess, for doing that. Like, she would have been a red, not an Amber. Because she came in at the end.
If Laverna didn't have this whole plot and Barbie had managed to get to the Enchantress, do you think the Enchantress would have just given her wings for the sake of giving her wings?
I don't think so.
Exactly.
She ain't got no courage.
So she's still an Amber then?
Yeah, that's why I said she's an Amber.
Yeah.
She would have been a red if she hadn't done that.
Upon reconsideration, I think she is a red. Because if a simple question, if Fairytopia was not endangered and Alina did not save her magical kingdom, she wouldn't have given Barbie her wings.
Yeah, because then Elena would have been somewhat selfish for wanting to be like the others and not really enjoy her uniqueness.
I don't think that's selfish though. Because
selfish.
Because she was being bullied and she didn't like the fact that she was being bullied. So
she was being bullied.
Yeah. So I don't think asking for something to stop the bullying is selfish.
Yeah, she didn't intervene exactly.
Yeah. So I think
because surely the Enchantress would have known that she was being bullied.
Yeah, so I'm going to put her as a red because A, she didn't save her kingdom, and B, given the Barbie, hypothetically, if Laverna didn't have this plan, Barbie might still not have her wings.
True. But Barbie was destined for good things.
She had a rainbow in her eyes.
Okay, Fungus Maximus.
Amber. He's just funny.
So you're going to put Fungus and the Enchantress in the same...
No. I put Enchantress in red with her sister.
Fair play. You know what? I hear that is so fun.
It's like when
both
they say...
sisters, yeah.
Like two heads of the same coin.
Two sides of the same
coin. Yeah, two sides of the same coin.
I get it. I was going to add the friend as well, but I kind of ran out of...
space. Swan Lake. Odette is an Amber. Yeah. She's very selfish. I think she's selfish to begin with.
How so?
So it wasn't until her life was in danger that she was going to help them.
Beforehand,
she was like, ain't my business. My dad says I should be home by 5 o'clock.
Elena did the same thing.
And I still put her as an Amber as well.
No, you gave her a green.
Oh, I did. No, I didn't.
You gave Elena a green.
But what
you said she was cute.
I said she's green by default.
Okay. But Odette is being...
But what did Alina do, though?
Remember when they were in the forest and the friend was flying and then the friend was... Because she was like, she wasn't going to go.
What do you mean?
Like, she wasn't going to help Fairytopia.
No, she was going to tell the protectors that what was happening in the kingdom.
The Guardian.
But she wasn't. That was part what she was going to do. But she wasn't.
I guess that was where she got the courage.
But she wasn't going to go after Laverne herself until one of the protector got Azura.
Yeah, so maybe this one didn't have the courage either.
But Alina did have courage. She was going to go to the protectors to tell her of what was happening.
The whole point was that the sister had the courage. Odette's sister had the courage. She didn't
have his courage. This is Swan Lake.
Yeah. Odette had a sister.
No, she doesn't.
Yes, she does.
No, she doesn't.
She had a dad as well. In the bakery. The one with the red hair that came and collected all the stuff, and she was on a horse. And she did archery.
But what?
And Odette was like, my sister's more likely to help you with this, not me. Like, what do I know? What can I do?
I stand by my thing.
Rah. That's cold, mate.
Odette is still an amber because it wasn't until she was in danger herself that she chose to help the fairy kingdom.
If Odette is an amber, Elena's an amber, in my opinion.
Alina's a green still.
I'm just saying.
The prince, Daniel.
Yeah. Amber. He's a hunter. I don't care.
They have to eat somewhere.
Don't care.
They have to eat somewhere. But what caught me is when he saw the
sword, and he was like,
"Eventually, the
beautiful.
most beautiful swan ever. I can't shoot you." I was like, "The fuck? What do you mean?"
To be honest, he's credit though. You know, he wouldn't want to kill something so precious, type thing. Amber still. He's also a mummy's boy.
Very much so. We can't discredit him for that. It's a fairy movie channel. We can't discredit fairy movies for being mummy's boys.
He's still an Amber. Lila.
Oh, she's a bit much
She's
sometimes.
too much.
Yeah.
She's a lot.
Very excessive. Very in your face.
Yeah.
Very like black and white sometimes, I find.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, give me a second. Okay, that's okay. Lila, right. Lila, the black and white. You know what? She gets a green because she has courage. And if not for her going out and being silly, then Odette wouldn't have come, and then Odette wouldn't have picked the crystal. And she also followed Odette through everything. She helped Odette with her courage, and she was frustrated, rightly so, with Odette and her lack of courage, but she helped. So she gets a green. Lila gets a green.
I'm putting her as amber. The fairy queen.
Red.
What's she done?
Nothing.
She gave Odette her little crown of
Stop it.
ruby.
She could have put it in a fucking pocket.
But it wouldn't have protected her.
Yes, it would.
I don't know.
It's magic. And she turned her into human during the day, I guess, which was what made her meet Daniel and speak. Well, she could have even spoken to him. So no. She didn't have to be human for that. Well, to go to the dance. Well, anyway, no, because the other one went to the dance.
Which other one?
Odile, yeah. Yeah, Odile. She went to the dance as her.
Yeah.
So if she hadn't turned Odette into a human, Odile wouldn't be able to impersonate her. I'm just saying.
But how was she going to keep her promise?
What? There wouldn't have been no promise. They would have just kissed anyway.
No, they wouldn't.
Or falling on each other, and then Rothbat would have had
She needed to keep her promise to go to the palace and do her dance.
Yeah, but if she wasn't human, he wouldn't have invited her to the palace for the dance anyway.
But she wanted to be human. Odette wanted to be human.
She didn't have to get what she wanted. The
Fairy Queen
didn't have to do that.
If her only saving grace was to help Odette, then yes.
Fine.
By proxy, by helping a dad saved her little kingdom.
Fine. Erasmus, he's a number.
Why is he a number?
He finally found the book.
Yeah, that was on the chair.
And then he got captured.
That's not his fault. He's very short. He's a very short person.
Yeah, and he's actually quite friendly.
Green. No? The forest animals that creep me out. If they didn't creep me out, then they're green. But because they did creep me out, it's like an amber green.
They're a good comic relief, so they'll get a green from me.
Yeah, they are good comic reliefs, like the skunks, the forest animals that turned into skunks were very funny. Yeah.
Rothbart.
Red. Like, how dare you be such a small man to be inferior to your cousin?
Honestly. His big head as well. And the dill as well. So I think if there was anything redder than red, she would get it. She was so annoying.
It can't be helped. You know who her father was?
Fair. I said she sounded like that lady from Friends. Janet. With the voice. Charm School.
Blair is a green. Yeah. Out of all the variations of Barbie, I think she's the realist. Like, I actually really like her the most out of all the variations of Barbie we watched.
Oh, that we watched.
Yeah.
Yeah. The mermaid one was annoying. I agree.
What annoyed you so much?
I don't know.
Was it like what's it called? The skating like word, and then she was just that's so rad. I was like, that's what she said, sir. I want to shred some waves.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh. We'll
get to her though. But Blair, I feel like she's the realest of all the versions of Barbie we watched, and I like her the most.
Isla.
I can't remember Isla.
She's the music one of the friends.
Oh, the DJ. Oh, she's okay. She's a cool kid.
Yeah. Adley, same thing.
Also
she's
cool
the sporty
kid,
one, the other friend. Delancey Amber, she redeems herself at the end.
She does. It was her mother's corruption that did it for her, and it was a bit of like what's it called? Can't remember the word for it, but it's when superiority. She felt that because she was more privileged than Blair, that she deserved more than Blair.
Fair. But she learned the lesson that everybody is a princess.
She did learn the lesson.
Yeah. Headmistress Privet.
She's a green. She stood up for Barbie. She helped Barbie.
You could have had a bit more backbone. But what can you do in that situation?
It's true.
So fair play. Also, did you think that town looked like New York?
A bit.
Right.
Yeah. Maybe it was inspired.
Probably. Prince.
The actual prince or the prince of the dog you just...
The dog. I wouldn't have used the picture of the dog if I meant...
I was very confused. I was like...
The dog's name was Prince.
As well, I know.
No, the prince had a name.
I can't remember his name.
Exactly. I would have put his name. I put all their names because they're all princesses.
Prince is okay.
Yeah, Prince is a green light still. Yeah, he was very perceptive as a dog.
Portia.
Portia's a legend. She's an airhead, and I love her.
She's very woo-woo.
She is very woo.
She's
very simple. She's a simple girl.
She is. Very whimsical.
What's funny to me is when I was doing the research and it said she's Portia of Narcissia.
As in narcissistic?
No, yeah. And I just giggled. I thought that was funny.
Wow.
Is she a narcissist? I don't know.
I don't think she displayed such characteristics. I think she was just very good with the wind.
And she also kind of put Delancey in her place a few times as well. And then next is Dame Devon.
Red, she killed someone.
Who did she kill? Oh, her sister. Oh, yeah.
Parents.
Yeah. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, she killed Blair's parents, all to try and become proxy to the crown.
To have her daughter become the queen or whatever. Yeah. Mermaid's Tale.
Mermaid's Tale. This was the funniest one to watch. Like, just because of all the things that were happening, I just found it the most funniest to watch. Okay, like we both didn't also know those two parts of the story.
I didn't watch. I wasn't gonna watch the second one. The animation for this one was already bad enough.
What?
And then it turns out the other one was Dan and Da.
But we both agree the technology in Mermaid Tale was top notch. Barbie's watch, she could ring people from under the sea. Not only ring, FaceTime
on her watch.
To a laptop.
Ahead of its time.
Not even a phone, to a laptop.
Come on.
The signal.
Under the sea.
Honestly. I don't know what.
Wow.
Someone needs to replicate.
I did not question that as a child.
No, I did not. But now we're here. I think we should implement it.
Back then it was just, absolutely. Back then it was just, wow, so cool.
It's like it's magic. Her watch is magical. That's why it can go underneath the sea. But now I'm just like, why are we here with my little watch? And it's not waterproof. I mean, it's waterproof to a degree, but it's...
What do you mean a degree? It was completely waterproof. She was down
I'm talking
in
about
water.
our watches now.
Oh, yeah.
They're waterproof, you know. But hers, it was most definitely
waterproof. Yeah.
So yeah, my eyes were opened.
Is she... Oh, sorry. So, Malia?
She's a green light. She was very funny. And because she made me laugh, she's a green light.
Okay. I'll second that. Queen Calissa?
Oh.
Amber?
What?
I don't care.
Is it because she was so weak to her sister?
Yeah. And also she fell for a human.
The hot ones were the hot ones.
A human man as well.
The hot ones were the hot ones.
I know, I'm just joking. But still.
She's a green. She tried to protect her daughter as much as possible. She even sent her to the worst place possible, the human world. That's how much she cared for her daughter.
She did what she could do, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a green. Fallon and Hadley.
Also green.
Yeah. Very good friends.
Very supportive.
What the sendation that she did. Sending them to go find this, to look for this.
They were on the laptop. She called them and they were working in real time on the laptop.
Well, her watch can't do that. She can't do a quick search on her watch.
Maybe she only has signal to call, but not to actually search things. Like, there was no Wi-Fi under the sea.
So how did she reach your friend?
I don't know, cell tower.
Stuff like
I don't know. I'm just telling you. Maybe she needed it in big fonts, and her watch can't do big fonts. But the laptop, definitely can.
You said that with chest as well, with so much confidence. Like you actually believe what you're saying.
Someone has to. Remember, it only takes one person to believe in you. God.
Kayla and
Xylee?
yeah,
Kylie?
they're green.
Green. They're very funny as well.
Mm.
All I'm taking this movie, it was not meant to be taken seriously. This movie was just for fun. Kazuma, also funny. She was a talking dolphin. Very funny.
And she went looking for her as well.
Yeah.
Eris.
I loved her.
Me too.
Ah.
Fashion
Do you
sense
love me?
on point.
She screamed, and the whole country said, "We love you." And I said, going forward in this household, we're having a bad day. That's all we're gonna do is shout, "Do you love me?" And the only response is, "Yes, we adore you," because that's the kind of positive energy I need.
That is a psychopath right there. She suffered from lack of everything.
She can't even produce magic herself.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
Such jealousy is crazy. But yeah, she's a red still. She gets a red.
But I do love her still.
Yeah, she's iconic.
Very much.
Just like the other one.
Destinies?
No, Laverna. And yeah, the Destinies. They're green. They're cute.
Yeah.
With the whole... No, that's woo-woo.
Fair enough. Her uncle?
Break. Yeah.
Green.
I mean, it's totally rad. He took a baby from a mermaid, bro. How much more green can you get? So, yeah. Also, was her dad dead or something?
I don't know. We'll just have to use anime logic and assume her father was never in the picture.
I feel like they might have said it in the beginning, but I just wasn't paying much attention. So, Barbie movie.
Fantastic.
The Barbie film. Barbie herself. What would you rate Barbie herself, if you can remember?
Barbie herself is an amber. She should have communicated better instead of giving mixed signals to Ken. Misread signals to Ken. But yes, Amber, because she's kind of self-centered, but she is a girl's girl. You?
She's not human. I need to remember that.
She becomes
She's a
human.
doll. Yeah. But she wasn't at first.
No,
right?
she wasn't.
So, green.
Okay. Ken?
Amber, only because at the end he kind of redeems himself. And only that.
What, not for his guitar playing skills?
Goddamn guitar.
It's the fact that they're all trying to serenade their respective girlfriends with the same exact song. Like, no uniqueness, no originality. And he was like, when Barbie came back knocking, it's like, I want to be your non-committal girlfriend. And he went and screamed in the back. He was like, yes, my non-committal girlfriend. I was like, what do you mean non-committal? A girlfriend is as commitment as commitment gets in their world anyway. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, I feel he's an amber. He was just dealt the wrong... The cards that he was dealt with weren't great, and he was trying his best. And then his best...
He could have dealt with his emotions differently.
He could have, yeah.
It is what it is. The CEO... Red. He knew for sure what he wanted.
Mm-hmm.
And he played them both. So, red. Alan, he gets a green.
Oh, Alan.
He's a cutie.
Do you remember the memes? Be like Alan.
Yeah.
Be like Alan.
Yeah. Alan the ally. But still watch out for them.
Gloria.
Yes.
Amber.
Oh.
To begin with.
Okay.
I think she was Amber. I think she was slightly spineless, and she didn't have the best of relationships with her daughter just because she didn't know how to relate to her.
Mm-hmm.
Like
life kind of dealt with her, right? She lost her magic, and that's a lot of us, isn't it?
Yeah. And apparently most of the problems in Barbie were because of her lack of self-esteem. Because she was Barbie's owner.
Yeah. Whoops.
Yeah. But when she does gain her confidence and she does have self-esteem, everything's better. And she becomes the green light then, because then she fixes all the problems that she has. And she takes accountability. But yeah, to begin with, she's an amber. But as the show goes, the movie goes, she becomes green.
Okay. So overall, like a greenish amber. Sasha, her daughter?
Can't really remember what Sasha does, to be honest. She was there for like a good 20 minutes, I think.
Really?
Do you remember what her part of the movie was?
I think she convinced her mum to take the adventure.
Okay.
She's an amber, greenish amber as well with the mom, because like same thing with her at the start. She was kind of an annoying little brat.
Most definitely.
And then obviously she gets better. So yeah. And then all the other Barbies and Kens, which I'm not going to list, but my favorite was President Barbie.
President Barbie.
Did it have something to do with the fact that it was this array? Maybe.
I think President Barbie is iconic, though. She's that bitch.
She and Weird Barbie, they're like this.
Weird Barbie.
Weird Barbie.
Oh, my God. Who could have forget her? She was funny.
Yeah, she was fantastic. Yeah. The other Kens didn't matter, to be honest. They do, but... They're all right.
As I said, no originality, no uniqueness.
The song was dope, though.
It was.
Yeah, that's about it. All right, so this or that. Barbie edition. So, Weird Barbie or President Barbie?
President Barbie. You agree as well. Don't hold suspense because you agree.
Do I?
Yeah.
I really like Weird Barbie. She does do a lot. Because it was her house they went to help them. So Weird Barbie.
Okay.
Vintage Barbie or modern Barbie?
I'm going to say modern Barbie on the basis of like, in the vintage Barbies, they were very traditional. But in modern Barbies, they've expanded what Barbie can be and what Barbie can do.
No, Barbie could always be anything she wanted to be. Barbie was never a housewife.
I suppose.
And around that time when Barbie came out, that was... most women were housewives.
But she wasn't a president. She wasn't in a position of power all the time. It's only recently that they started putting Barbie in positions of power. She wasn't an astronaut. It's only recently.
No, the astronaut version of Barbie, I believe, did not come out recently. We can double check that. Or President Barbie as well. 2004.
But okay, then we have to define what we classify as vintage and original.
Appeared as a candidate.
But it wasn't
okay,
official.
So when...
So it came out in 2004, but it was a candidate. That's when it started, but when does it end?
70s.
Yeah, that's when it starts. I'm saying when does it end?
It started there, 59, and then to the 70s and beyond is modern.
Okay, then President Barbie is modern then. Yeah.
So what Barbies are vintage Korea? Astronaut Barbie was 65.
Okay.
Flight attendant Barbie, which was a typical job back then. Nurse Barbie, surgeon Barbie.
But then that contradicts itself because we agreed that the 1970s was now modern.
Was more modern.
Yeah, so we can't. So we have to do a period.
Okay, yeah, but what's her name? The astronaut was in the 60s.
Okay, but my point is that we get more versions of non-traditional Barbie from in the modern, and that's why I choose the modern.
Version. No, I don't. I'll go with a modern Barbie as well, but I just wanted to say that it's not like she was traditional.
That's fair.
Yeah, because she was never like, in my opinion, a traditional babe. All right. Squeeze me. Movie night or dance party?
Movie night.
What did that dance party wear you out?
Which dance party?
The one with the kid.
So our friend has a child, and she wanted to play Apatu. I danced my hardest for this child, and she said one more time.
Said again.
I said, I'm not that young. I need time, and I need a break time. And she said, no break time.
We were jumping, bro, like up for the whole song. And then she wanted us to play...
Follow the leader.
Follow the leader.
And then she cried.
What a ledge.
I said, I'm so sorry, but I do not have the energy for 2 songs back to back to do this for you. So she cried because I don't have the energy for her. Aww. So yes, movie night it is.
Yeah, movie night. Yeah. Pool party or beach party? Pool.
I agree. Beaches are too messy. I don't like sand.
Me either. Shopping spree or spa day? Shopping spree.
A spa day is nice though. We like a cute spa day.
Here's the thing. You get to come home and then experience spa day because you see all the stuff you've bought, which can include face masks and stuff.
Yeah.
Damn straight.
I love a good shopping spree though, you know?
Barbie and the Nutcracker or Barbie as Rapunzel?
Nutcracker. I just enjoy it a lot. But Barbie as Rapunzel is also a cute movie, but Nutcracker for me.
Okay. Safari or ski resort Barbie?
Safari.
Ski resort. Mosquitoes. I just can't. I'd rather be cold. Also, the smell of dung. All right. Barbie crew or the Brad Squad?
The Brad Squad. That was very controversial.
Was it?
To put the Brats versus Barbie, like...
I don't know.
Side by side?
I don't know.
What about you?
Yeah, Brats.
Of course.
Obviously.
I knew it.
All right. That's the end. So, let us know which Barbie films, movies are your favorites, and how would you rank them as well? Who are your favorite villains? Who are your favorite Barbie friends? Who are your favorite Barbies as well?
That's very true.
Obviously, I like President Barbie and Weird Barbie. Who's your favorite?
I like President Barbie, and I also like Barbie in Fairytopia because she's just cute.
Fair play.
Yeah.
Did you actually ever have a Barbie doll?
Oh no, I didn't have a Barbie.
Me either.
But apparently, it was a thing for people to have and collect Barbies.
Yeah.
But Barbies are so like collector's edition Barbies. Goodness.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That community is intense.
That community has passion.
Yeah, I was on Reddit. And it's always Reddit. I was on Reddit reading through like some of the, obviously for this, right, reading through some of like the popular like Barbies and stuff. And I was just like, people are very
passionate.
Yeah, very passionate about it.
But it's good for them.
Yeah. Also, I wonder if because I never had the doll, but I still liked Barbie.
I think it's the movies.
I tell a lie. I did have a Barbie.
Which one?
I don't know. It was a hand-me-down Barbie.
That's fine. I think for me, it's all obvious. For me, it was because we had free TV and it was always on the movie. Like the movies are always on free TV for Barbie anyway.
Oh.
And because I just got indoctrinated into the Barbie universe because that's all I watched on weekends.
Fair play. I think I had a Barbie, but Barbie was like a thing, right? When I was growing up, but like I didn't watch it until my teens. So yeah, I just kind of knew about Barbie. I wasn't like Barbie crazy or anything. But yeah, anyway. If there was a Barbie part 2, so like another film.
Follow up.
Like how would you like the story to go? Like what would you like to see?
The struggles of Barbie in the real world. Like, remember the last scene was her going to the gynecologist because she's never had a vagina before.
Oh my god, that is true.
And then she got to the gynecologist for the first time and she was enlightened for some reason.
What do you mean for some reason? Of course she was enlightened.
But yeah, Barbie in the real world and seeing the comparisons of, I don't know if she'd make a comparison, but like maybe she'd be like one line like, oh, my life used to be so good in Barbie world and here in the real world it's not as great. Maybe she might do like, not regress, but she might want to go back to see her friends, like she's missed a lot and stuff like that.
Yeah. No, fair play. Yeah, no. What would I like to see? I'd like to see what career she'll go for.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, that would be interesting to see what career real life Barbie would go for. But yeah, I wonder what you guys think or what you guys would like to see in like a part 2, if there was ever going to be a part 2. And are there any Barbies that we're missing that you guys think we should have spoken about? Let us know in the comments below. And thank you very much for listening. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe. Thank you, please.
Wow, the energy.
I'm begging.
Bye.
Bye-bye.